7-yarder. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. One more play before quarter's end. Direct snap. Slithers into space. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. He might want another play. Looking to throw, it's Culpepper. He tries to take the top off. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Well, that just shows you how much this quarterback trusts his baller wide receiver. He was double covered on that play, and still the QB tried to force it over to him.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try again here. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Finds him out of the backfield.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. The Dogs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Off play action. Rushes on him. Look out, he's got room. It's a seam wide open. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. They'll go to the ground. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Snap it to the back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Fourth down and less than a yard, and of course the offense is going to stay on the field. Surging forward on the sneak.
Listen, when you got a big sucker like that at quarterback, all he's got to do is lean forward, and he's going to get that fourth down. He just does a great job getting behind the offensive line, falling forward, and getting the big fourth down conversion.
The Bulldogs back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Timeout, Texas.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. To throw, it's Culpepper. Snags it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Trying to get in the end zone, and the ball is loose. Defense trying to take it back. He's at the 50, the 30, past the 10. Touchdown, Texas! The defense putting points on the board.
Defensive score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. The scoop and score, what a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. He'll bring it out. It's hooked. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw, it's Culpepper. Release to the back. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. At the 35, he's loose. There he goes. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man to the left. He goes out of bounds across the 25, marking at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning.
And that was awesome by the offense. Good completion, great awareness by the receiver getting out of bounds. If you're on offense now, jog off the field, get the field goal kicker out there. You're going to steal 3 points at the end of the half.
Behind the line, it's Hooks. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. They're really spinning that wheel of fortune here. Two-possession game going for the onside kick here in the third. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. If they could somehow find their way into the end zone, a two-possession lead might feel insurmountable. Open space at the 25. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Longhorns! Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer. Breaks into the open. He's at the 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Georgia! Now the two-point conversion attempt is coming. Looking to pass. It's Culpepper. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they draw a little closer. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
We've seen this offense click and hum, and it's not clicking, and something's a little bit off. And I like the deep shot down the field. At least it was an interception, but they got to find a way in this O to manufacture some first downs and some passing yards because everything's been difficult today.
They punted away on 4th down. And the returner goes down. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to throw, it's Culpepper. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. He'll go down right there, but what a big play to come up with that turnover. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Makes the quick grab. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Still running at the 40. Flying out to the left. He's at the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Texas!
Number 25 with the carry.
How about this? These guys are going for 2. They're going to run it. Into the end zone he goes for the 2, and now they lead by 3 possessions.
And makes the score. Texas 25, Georgia 8.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. Looking for blockers. He had a vision of getting loose, but he'll go out of bounds at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Might be calling a hot route. Back to throw, it's Culpepper. Looking to the big tight end. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
So now it's 2nd and long. Grabbed in the middle, it's Tate. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The Dogs pick up the first down through the air, and the Georgia faithful starting to howl and bark.
And we've seen that in the past with Georgia. Maybe you get a little bit conservative, a little bit too much reliant on great defense, run the football. The reason that they broke through, the reason they started winning championships in the recent era, they became more aggressive, more dynamic throwing the football down the field.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and 8? Long way to go. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Tate. Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Oh, he wants it all. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass.
about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Might be changing the route. To the air, it's Culpepper. Right on target this time. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Dogs! And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and they've got it down to single digits, a 9-point game. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth-quarter finish. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. So first down will open up the final period. The give and tick, 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 tick. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Got room to work. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. First down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Quarterback on the keeper. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Timeout called there by the defense. Desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. That's caught. It's Austin. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Running into the open space. Turning it on. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns!
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Back to pass, it's Newton. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And this one falls incomplete, but I think the defense was in the neutral zone. It was a free play. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here comes the 2-point try. From the gun. Forced out of the pocket. Throws for the tight end. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Georgia, 16.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback, rally to the football, gang tackle, and you're going to win this game.
Going to swing it on second down. Throws to the tight end. Makes a connection. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game. But the drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you work in the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
I'm sure these guys on offense dreamed of this situation. Big stage. He's going to fire deep. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Into the end zone for a touchdown, and here in the final minute, they still have a chance.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
How about this? A two-point conversion coming. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Culpepper. Snagged out of the air. Into the end zone for the two-point conversion, and now they're down by 7. The clock is just inside 50 seconds to play. If they don't recover the onside kick, this one is all but over. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Tough, physical, hard-nosed running gets it to the 34. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. Ready to fire from the pistol. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Beasley. Oh, no, the ball popped out. There he goes. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. He's at the tip. How could this happen? Huge mistake, and the defense cashes in with a touchdown, and they're a point away from tying it up. And they're going to go for 2 and try to decide it right now. Looking for a man. It's Culpepper. He is into the end zone. The call works. The game is over. And they win it with that one. Well, this was an offense offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it's certainly